Greetings, YouTube. In the wake of the execution of a black man, a phrase entered the lexicon of the world: Black Lives Matter. And I thought it was a brilliant slogan, and I fully support the protest organization behind it. The organization that is protesting police brutality against the black community. Mere seconds after Black Lives Matter was uttered, some butthurt white person said, well, all lives matter, which was a tone-deaf, insensitive thing to say. And again, it showed white privilege and the efforts of white supremacists to be center stage now and forever. To take marginalized people and to push them ever farther into the shadows. Making sure that the white people are always the center of attention and nothing else matters. And that was bad enough. But then came Blue Lives Matter, which is utter bullshit. Because being a cop is a job. Being a black person, that's not a job. That's who you are. And the cops hate black people for who they are. And there are people who hate the police for what they do. I'm among them. I don't give a shit what color a cop is. If that cop is brutalizing minority groups, black people, brown people, Asian people, gay people, trans people, women, I don't care. But to co-opt the phrase created as a resistance to police brutality by the police that are abusing those people was cranking tone-deaf insensitivity to 11. But wait! There's more! Today, while I was out shopping, on my Friday afternoon as I am wont to do, I saw a white dude wearing a black shirt with white text on it. And it said, "All rifles matter." And I literally exclaimed out loud, "You've gotta be fucking kidding me." So this isn't just cranking this to 11. This is snapping the knob off and throwing it out the window. So now they're celebrating the weapons that are gunning down Americans and being used by the police to brutalize and oppress black people. And they think the guns matter more than the people who are being killed by those guns. And apparently one of the bullshit assholes behind these t-shirts thinks that we should just arm everybody. And you know something? When I was dumber and younger and far more ignorant, I would have agreed with them. But I've come to realize that guns are not the answer. That there is no reason for any U.S. citizen to own a semi-automatic firearm of any kind. And some of these shirts have a variation. They say, "All black rifles matter." This is Kafkaesque. George Orwell would be dumbfounded by someone taking nonsense speech to this level. This makes "we have always been at war with East Asia" seem childlike. All black lives matter? All black rifles matter, rather? As opposed to Black Lives Matter? What is wrong with you white people? I'm ashamed of my fucking skin color. You have issues. You need therapy. You need to take off the red caps, because I think you're squeezing your brains. This is just unbelievable. In November, these people were going to vote. And they're going to support politicians that are going to make sure that there are more guns on the street to kill American citizens, American children. They're going to make sure that more angry white men get their hands on semi-automatic firearms designed for the military. And they're going to make sure that those people have access to them, no matter what. And they're going to support the cops who are oppressing black people. They're going to support a president who just said he did a great job when 3,000 people died in Puerto Rico because the U.S. government didn't do anything correctly when a tornado hit. A hurricane. And as far as these people are concerned, 3,000 dead brown people is a feature, not a bug. I am sick to death of these white supremacist racists, of proudly proclaiming to the world, all rifles matter. All black rifles matter. You might as well just have a swastika tattooed on your forehead, you insensitive, racist honkies. Ugh. Yeah. I didn't want to be this angry today. And I started out the day angry. I had to go to the DMV today. But then I saw this guy with a t-shirt that said all rifles matter on it. And I'm like, the Onion couldn't make this up. No comedian could write satire that would be the same as this and have anyone believe it. They would think it was over the top. No one would do that. Nothing could be written this dark. Pun intended. I'm sick of death of you white supremacists. And your excuses, and your selfishness, and your privilege, and your hatred and bigotry. Just get the fuck out of my country.